And kids, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had one running around asking me questions. It's like, not now.
Playing jumbles. Feederig.
Fridge.
Feederig. Oh, I like fridge. Yeah,
You almost said giraffe, right? Didn't you?
Giraffe. What, is not giraffe? Is there some letters missing?
Gotta be fridge, right?
It's gotta be fridge.
Fridge. Yeah.
Griefed. Nope. Missing one. I think it's fridge. It's gotta be.
Grief would work.
Is this how it keeps working? It just keeps moving around?
Oh, grief. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so there's different words you find from each time.
Oh, now I get it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Edithurg. Rife.
Dire.
Ride.
Oh yeah, the music too.
Fire. Oh, I see you scan on your phone and play the game. I need to like read the whole screen in order to.
I never read all the directions. I just go right at it.
There you go, just like the headphones, right?
Exactly.
I feel like this is like some sort of Norse god. Efergd. It's like in God of War. It's something Kratos fought.
Fired. GD.
Fired. Fired. Right? That's got to be one.
We'll just throw the rest of the letters away.
Dreg. Good one. Fried. Fried. Dirge. Dirge. Oh, there goes this right. One star.
Every word one.
1 star. We're better than 1 star. Words are our thing, man.
School.
Cool. Solo. Hollow.
Schlock.
Shlomo?
Shlomo.
I was gonna say Shlomo.
Cholo.
High school cholo.
There we go. There's Solo.
Solo, yep.
Highly concentrated solo.
Highly concentrated dark matter.
Chloroform. Nope.
There we go. Chloroform.
Soho.
Wucho HLC at the company.
Lock socks.
Slooch.
Flarg. Oric.
Coho.
Ouchie.
Ouchie. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ooch.
We have a minute 33 of us trying to fuck around with this word game.
Slock.
Schlocko.
Oh.
I still think that cholos might be on there, right? Or at least cholo. Is that a word yet?
Ocho.
Oh, yeah. Ocho.
Nueve. Diez.
Show.
Faux show. Schlock.
Schlong. Oh, that's no N or G.
Schlocky schlong. Locos. Doritos, Locos, Tacos.
Doritos, Locos.
Co-host.
What the hell is a co-host?
Yeah, what is a co-host?
We haven't done that word yet, but that's a good idea. Let's see. Co-host Market and Grill. When you search it, it's in Delaware. Co-host.
Eat it, co-host.
Yeah. According to Twitch, coho is a fish. According to Fantasy,
coho is a small salmon. What good is a small salmon?
Yeah. The hell?
I like my salmon big and on steroids.
Ooh, I like my salmon like I like my women. Big and on steroids.
Smelly.
Big and wet.
Well, good job, everybody. I
8
like
more
that.
seconds. 7 more seconds.
Come
We
on
can
with
play it.
more. We should
More,
try to
more,
decipher
play the
more
game.
words out of Fandar. And Rand, Fand, Daria.
With Own Every Word, you can own every word in the metaverse.
Hammy Ground.
Dunkles. Oppo Time Snack.
And every word is a one of one. And do we have a roadmap and utility? You bet your ass. Have you read it all yet? Okay. Own Every Word. It's another NFT project.
Wow, we still have the music rocking. Welcome to Own Every Word, the game show where the word herd submits answers to fill-in-the-blank statements and a panel of amazing people who work on the project debate, which is the best answer. The word herder who submitted the winning word, wins an incredible unofficial official NFT prize. I'm Phil Ranta. I'm one of the co-founders of Own Every Word. But before we get started, we need to see the Wizard's pick, which is one of our favorite words that won last week. Sam Proof, roll that beautiful bean footage. Nasty Mans. Nasty Mans. Ooh, Nasty Mans. Gonna bring something back from the dead. Whoa, creepy. Congratulations, Funyun. You bought that. Oh, we've got a terrific group of panelists. So without further ado, let's jump right into round one. Let's see round one, Sam Proof. Oh, man, times have changed. Now when you and your gal are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to blank. Oh, let's see what the word herd had to say for this one. Times have changed. Now when you and your gal are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to handsy. Now when you and your gal are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to ding dong. Hey, when you and your gal are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to counterattack. When you and your girl are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to grab posteriors. When you and your girl are under the mistletoe, you're supposed to messenger fireworks. You're supposed to boogie. You're supposed to party. You're supposed to snug. You're supposed to self-destruct. Or you're supposed to schmooze. Oh, man, a lot of things in that one. A lot of different things on that one. But what I say doesn't matter. Let's see what... Sam, what's your first impressions here?
Hey, you know what? As a big-time Hollywood executive, Phil, I think the first thing that comes to mind is, of course, schmooze. I want to get a Hollywood deal done under the mistletoe with an executive. That's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. I also, as a big-time Hollywood executive, probably am looking at grab posteriors, but I don't want to get canceled, so I think I should probably stick with just schmooze, yeah.
That's probably for the best. Harvey Weinstein both schmoozed and grabbed posteriors, but only got in trouble.
We're going very early to Harvey Weinstein very early on in the show.
I said it in the first 5 minutes of the show. Dang it. Irish Lunatic, what are you thinking? Clean this up for us.
Okay, so I know when I'm at a Christmas party or anywhere during the holidays and I'm under a mistletoe, I never get approached by the cute person. It's always that person that's been waiting for their opportunity till the mistletoe is there. So I have to plan my counterattack.
There we go. That's smart. Counterattack. Yeah, you got to do it under the mistletoe. You got to be ready for anything.
That's it.
So to reap, what are you thinking here, sir?
I think there's too much kissing and stuff and love on the holidays anyway. So, self-destruct.
Wow.
That's fair. That's one way to get out of a bad situation very, very quickly. Just self-destruct. Boom. All right, we've heard initial impressions, but what we think doesn't matter. Let's all take a moment to see if we were swayed or to get swayed by the word herd. And Sam Proof is going to be the voice of the word herd. Sam Proof, what are they saying out there? You're muted, good sir.
All right. Let me, there, I took over.
Hey.
Fine. Yeah, in your
You did
it. All right. Boogie says boogie, y'all. I mean, fair is fair. Fandar says counterattack describes my marriage. So does self-destruct. I have a sad. We're so sorry, Fandar. We'll give you give you a moment in a safe space. Doge says, ding dong, ring that bell. Thank you. Order up. Waiting for you says, snug is always a good time. Yeah. Everyone needs a good snug. Art Addicted says, self-destruct, perfect for the holidays. There you go. We know where our introverts are. Mogwai says, I'm going to go snug. I'm going to go for snug, kind of like schmooze, but also handsy is great. We can all go for a great handsy, if you know what I'm reading more words. Fandar says, if you can't dance to the end of the world, what is the end of the world good for? Boogie is the winner for Fandar. All right, and Moonraven wrapping it up with, all my Christmas are done naked, so clearly, ding dong, hello. Let's see if we can't come to a ding dong consensus or a Christmas consensus. Oh, look, that's the one. Yeah, back to you.
We have to acknowledge that Moonraven has had the same Bruce Springsteen rubber ducky for the entire time, and just for the final show of 2022, changed it to a Prince rubber ducky. Thank you for the consideration. I love it. Well, we had time for the panel to really think about this, absorb the information that the word herd gave them, and come to a final answer. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, I saw you writing. What did you write down?
I've had some technical difficulties with my, oh God, I still love this single, but I had some technical difficulties with my Apple Pencil right just now. But I tell you, what I want to do under the mistletoe, Phil, is I want to have a snack with somebody. And I chose ding dong. Let's just ding dong.
Type that in a notepad? There we go.
I did. But I misspelled as ding dog. So it's ding dong.
Autocorrect. Ding dong. All right, ding dong. I love it. Irish, were you swayed or are you sticking to your guns? What'd you write down?
I'm sticking to my guns, Phil. Nobody wants to end up with post-holiday herpes. You got to have the counterattack under the mistletoe. I'm sticking with it. Counterattack.
The only way to not get herpes is to really work on your defense. Didn't Mr. Miyagi say that?
Yes. Wax on, wax off.
There, ha! Oh, so to Reap, let's get this back on track. Was your mind changed or did you go with something else?
I'm going to go with Ding Dong with Sam because Sam is always switching every week. And I feel bad for him this week, so I'm going to go for it.
That's fair. There we go. So went with Ding Dong along with Sam. That means we got 1 minute on the clock. Irish, are you going to roll onto your belly and let him scratch it like a little ding dog? Or are you going to switch? You're going to fight for your life?
Well, since these two are a bunch of hardos, I guess I'll switch to ding dong.
Hey, ding dong, Moonraven with us. I love the Prince Rubber Ducky. I need to get that as my background. That makes me very happy. Congratulations, Santa Crow, Santa CRO, Santa Crow. You've got yourself an unofficial, official, own every word NFT coming your way. Let's see. Congrats. There we go. I'm doing double duty. I'm also typing in the chat there. There it is. Congrats, Santa Crow. You did it. Woo. And just like that, round one is over, and it's time for us to meet our panelists. Coming up to the stage first, you've all seen him. You know him. You love him. He's the co-founder of Own Every Word. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of our first drop. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Kimbrell, how are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing great, Phil. I'm heading into the holidays, and nobody has contacted me or invited me to holiday parties.
There we go. That's the problem is you have 8 days. I only have 1. You've got 8 days. Of
Take it easy, parties. Kanye West.
I'm just saying, you got 8 days. I only have
garbage.
All of mine get invites on one day, and yours are spread out. You don't know when you're going to get the invite.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I assume. I don't know anything.
What is going on here?
I don't know anything.
I can still be invited to Christmas parties and holiday parties just because I'm Jewish, you piece of garbage. Anyway, are you going to invite me to your Christmas party or what?
Let's come over for Christmas, Sam. well, yes, you can come over for Christmas. You have to come back to Michigan. But that's the only caveat.
Pass. You and
Gold.
Jordan can go have a Christmas party there.
Hard pass. Moving on next, we have some very special guests here. First of all, one of our beloved moderators and community guys. You know him, you love him. So too, Reap. So, how are you, sir?
Doing good. Spending too much money on the holidays.
There we go. You got to get those Cyber Mondays and Black Fridays and Small Business Saturdays and Cheapo Tuesdays. I don't think that was a question so much as me berating you for no reason. I apologize.
Oh, good.
Phew, I'm glad I feel like I'm just insulting everybody. So this one I'll be very nice. Another one of our wonderful moderators and community managers, Irish Lunatic. How are you doing, you prick?
You're doing good, you asshole. It's good to be back in the It's good to be back in the States where the internet works again, when I know what the hell I'm doing with the headphones. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Glad to see everybody showed up for the show, and looking forward to it.
There we go. You've got that like I'm in America energy now coming in with the asshole, and I love it. You're just like, hey, I'm walking here. I'm from America. Everybody I assume is from Brooklyn in America. Is that not right? Hey, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm from the farms. We'll better move on to round 2 before I insult anyone else. You bunch of assholes watching this. I did it. Sam Proof is a prick. All right, moving on. Round 2. I can become invisible by putting on my blank suit. Uh-oh, we got a ninja one here. Let's see what kind of answers we got for this one. I can become invisible by putting on my formal suit. I can become invisible by putting on my elves suit. I can become invisible by putting on my horde suit. I can become invisible by putting on my evocative suit. I can become invisible by putting on my windsurfing suit. I can become invisible by putting on my monogrammed prismatic suit. I can become invisible by putting on my moonbeam suit. I can become invisible by putting on my obese suit. I can become invisible by putting on my gentleman suit, or I can become invisible by putting on my illusionist suit. Got a lot of answers, a lot of different directions, but there can only be one, just like the Highlander Irish Lunatic. What's standing out to you?
I got to go with windsurfing. Because let me tell you, if you're at the beach and there's some jag-off windsurfing, I'm not looking at him.
That's
So
fair.
he must be invisible to me.
That's fair. They're like, oh, I'm surfing on the wind. Look at me. And you're like, no time for it. I'm in America now.
Way too much money if you're up there spending money on windsurfing. I'm just saying.
That's true. We surf on waves like real Americans.
Yes, dodging sharks.
Yeah. So to Reap, what's standing out to you, sir?
I'm going with evocative because if I'm wearing anything evocative, no one's gonna look my way.
Oh, I'm sure, I've never seen you wear an evocative suit before, but maybe in a future episode we'll test your theory. Let's see.
You can try it out. Just
Might have to
Just
pay
stand up,
a little bit more for your moderator fees for that one. How do we get an evocative moderator here, huh? Sam Kimbrell, what's standing out to you?
Well, Phil, as we all know, chivalry is dead. So if I wear my gentleman suit, nobody would effing notice.
That's true. Yeah, girls like the bad boy.
Yeah.
It's true.
And that's why they like me. That's why I'm always wearing my biker cut, because I'm in a biker gang. And I'm always picking up honeys on my hog, as they say in the biker community.
Yeah. You got your Schwinn t-shirt and your Huffy hog.
I have a mongoose, Phil. It's a
Ooh,
mongoose.
I like it. There we go. Speaking of mongoose, let's figure out the word herd has to say with Mr. Sam Proof. Sam, what's going on with the word herd?
Now I gotta put myself here. Stop stealing my thing. There we go. Why? Every time with you, Phil.
Wasn't me.
Uh-huh. Jag off.
There it is.
Fandar says, monogrammed prismatic is actually possible to induce invisibility. It's physics! Damn physics. Spin to Turtle says obese is the winner here because no one notices you when you're fat. Sure. Yeah, natural invisibility. All right. T. Richardson's agrees with obese. They will just ask opinions on what to order, or you're a nobody. And then just the big power fist.
Strong
Strong fist.
Saying, I'm in shape. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, we're back to that. And then is a Canadian tuxedo evocative?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
yes. This is, yeah. Like, you can't argue with that. Fandar, it's just the three of you with the okay. Fandar says, I've spent some time as a kid in the Mon Valley. Never heard that. Just use because they were talking about Jagoff. I don't know why I accidentally put that one in there because I was trying to get things because there was only 4 things in the thing there, guys. Now I have to just add random chat like Sam is a Sedgway type of guy. Yeah,
He's a Kira Sedgwick kind of guy. That's what I think he was trying to say.
I used to be a Segway guy, but then I fell off a cliff one too many times. So let's see if we can't fall off a consensus. Back to us.
Yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. That's right. All right, we had plenty of time to think. We had plenty of time to write. We had plenty of time to consider. Now let's see if you were swayed by the word herd or you're sticking to your guns. Let's start with Irish Lunatic. Irish Lunatic, what did you write down?
I think it's So who said evocative, and he had a great point. I try to look nice for the holidays, but the beer gut's always there. The beard's never shaven. They're not looking, and my wife loves it. So I'm going with evocative.
There we go. Good reasoning there. Welcome back to America, where if you don't shave, no one looks at you. It's so true. So did you stick to your guns or did you change your guns?
I stuck with an evocative.
There we go. All right, we've got Irish and So, team evocative. Sam, what did you type down in your tiny little notepad?
I got a little thing here while we went to Sam, and I was swayed by evocative. And since Jordan is gone and we don't have illustrations day, it's me with a fat rack of tits and a big giant dong. I don't know
Why are
how
your
that's
balls so small?
Okay. The
For
balls are
for a
small.
slong that long, the ball's got to be a little bigger than that.
I would
Okay,
think so.
Never make it out the
there's
end.
bigger balls and a bigger.
There you go.
I can't walk, and it's very evocative. And if I look like this at your Christmas party, you should probably not have invited me and my giant rack of tits and fat dong.
I can't believe that we got a consensus at the same time and we horrified the majority of the audience. Nobody left, though. We're still at the same amount of people before that. So I guess this is what everyone's been waiting for. Well, congrats, Wen, W-E-N, the Web3 way of saying when, won that one with Wen. Congrats, you've got an unofficial NFT coming your way for your entry of evocative. God, that Prince duck is going to kill me. I love it. Congrats, Wen. Could it be true that we're already on to round 3? I think it is true. Mr. Sam Proof, let's see what round 3 has to offer. There's a weird noise coming from that present. I think there's a blank in there. Oh, man, back to a Santa one. Let's see what the word herd submitted. There's a weird noise coming from that present. I think there's a rectum in there. I think there's a virgin in there. I think there's a twerking private in there. I think there's a ghoulish lobster in there. I think there's a caribou in there. I think there's a big boy in there. I think there's a big foot in there. I think there's a boy in there. I think there's a plucker in there. Or I think there's a nasally child in there. Lots of living things, some dead things. Some might be dead or living based on the way you take it. So, what's standing out to you initially here, good sir?
It's got to be rectum. I don't think it can be anything else.
That's a weird. Lots of weird noises come from rectums, and also damn near killed him.
Yeah.
Sam
Jackass.
Kimbrell. Yeah.
Jackass.
Oh. Sam Kimbrell, what's standing out to you?
Well, I mean, honestly, like caribou sticks out because how big is that box? Like a giant box. And it's like, well, there's a caribou in that giant box. That's sticking out. I think as a nasally child, that is still a nasally child, I think that sticks out as well. But I think I'm kind of going towards ghoulish lobster. Ghoulish lobster seems like it would be making a weird, ooh, type of, thing.
That's fair. We all know that when lobsters are getting cooked, they go, ee. So ghoulish one would be like, ee. Or something like that.
I made those noises last week for Santa going down on his wife. So
that's true.
Hold those
Luckily,
back
nobody put a mowing the lawn inside of the present.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Irish, what's standing out to you, good sir?
All right. Sam, no. So no. Everybody knows when there's presents under the tree, there's no batteries in them yet. The only thing that comes ready to go when your wife buys it offline is a twerking private. Because everybody's had that scenario where you're at the airport and it starts going off. So the only answer here, as far as I'm concerned, is twerking private.
That's fair. Twerking privates. That's a if there's a sound coming from there, you're like, is that twerking private? I think there's a weird noise coming from there. Makes sense
I'll
to
open
me.
that one last.
But what we say doesn't matter. Let's see if we can be swayed by the word heard. Sam Proof, what are they saying out there?
Yay, it's me. It worked the first time.
Nice.
Spin Turtle says, we may get through all of the rounds before I leave the parking lot. Nice. We're sorry. We will slow it down. Spin Turtle. Next one from Moonraven says, twerking private is evocative. Yeah, and so is that duck. Doge the Count says virgins are wait. Why did this get flipped? No, we got to start this off with Vandar. Says virgins do not make weird noises. They just don't. Trust me, they don't. I can't wait to see the bio documentary of you on Netflix. It sounds creepy already. Doge says virgins are so noisy. And then Waiting for You wraps this up with rectums too, which is why we mute most of our contestants. Mogwai says nasally child, definitely, but a twerking private. So what is going to be a vibrator? Thank you for that word salad. That was fantastic. And Fandar, finally, the B-52s need to write the follow-up, ghoulish lobster. Yeah. I am not going to do a Fred Snyder. So
Ghoulish lobster.
There you go.
Ghoulish lobster. A ghoulish lobster. I never thought a ghoul. It was a ghoulish lobster. We had a lot of time to consider a lot of things there. Virgins do make noise. They're usually just like, oh, don't sacrifice me to the volcano god. Oh, what kind of religion is this? That's the kind of noise they make. But what do we say doesn't matter. Let's see if we can come to a consensus. Let's see. So to Reap, what did you write down, sir?
I was persuaded by Irish's explanation or his description of. I wasn't even thinking about what that was until he said it like that, and it made sense.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you for reading that.
That's a weird noise. Twerking private. That's true. Sam Kimbrell, were you swayed?
Well, Phil, I was swayed. And I chose twerking private, and as you can see here, it's a vibrator, but with a detective on it, because it's a twerking private eye, but also so said it was a dildo maybe or a vibrator going through airport security. So and Jordan's not here to draw, so yes, exactly.
Hey, Sam,
exactly.
Sam, you might be onto something because that actually looks like a sight. So you look through it and make sure you're going to the right spot. You might be on stuff. You might want to patent that.
It's for those silent virgins that need help.
That's going to be the sequel to the movie Shooter is going to feature that thing. Yeah.
Make sure you get your dildo laser level.
There you go. Now joining the Suicide Squad, Deadshot Part 2. Oh. Irish, we have a couple people that were swayed by you. Were you swayed by yourself?
I was not. It's always the dildo. Always. The noise is always the twerking private.
Oh my
I don't know from
gosh.
experience, but I just know.
That is another consensus right off the bat, 2 in a row. And congrats to our good friend RM Panda, who came up with twerking private for this one. You're going to get an unofficial Own Every Word NFT with this sentence on here that you can be very, very proud to bring to your holiday parties and show all the kids. RM Panda, what did you do this year? Oh, I won a game show. Oh, was it Price is Right? Was it Wheel of Fortune? No, I talked about vibrators and presents. Oh, RM Panda's scary. And scene. Coming
I
up
would
next
love
is round 4, the twofer round. That means you have to submit 2 words for everybody who owns 2 words in the word herd, which frankly is now starting to get to be a pretty good amount. At the beginning when we did 2 for rounds, we get, 10, 11 submissions. Now we're getting like 20, 30 submissions. So good job, Wales. All right. And I'm not talking Brendan Fraser. Let's see what sentence they wrote down. I became a master assassin. Ooh, it's a ninja one. I became a master assassin when blank taught me how to blank. Let's see what the word herd submitted. I became a master assassin when Cinderella taught me how to sidestep. When Horde taught me how to unloose. When Worm taught me how to scar. When Saw taught me how to knife point guts. When Lawnmower taught me how to starve. When Dope taught me how to conquer competition. When Medusa taught me how to reanimate. When Oliver taught me how to pledge. When Darkness taught me how to death blow. And when Schoolmaster taught me how to schmooze. I got a lot of different ways to become a master assassin here, but there can only be one master assassin. Let's see what our panel has for first impressions. Sam Kimbrell, what's sticking out to you?
Phil, as we know, Santa Claus goes down on his Mrs. Claus and goes real hard on her, and he's going to definitely need to, he calls himself the lawnmower, right? The lawnmower. So if he's a master assassin, he taught me how to starve, because you don't want to eat too much before going down, because that thing stinks, and he's going to puke if he goes too hard. So you got to starve. But if I'm going to be a little bit more serious, I'm going to go with, as a Hollywood executive, pull the cord on it, Sam. I think that's their way of saying cancel Sam Kimbrell. Sam Proof, turn Sam's mic and camera off.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with when a schoolmaster taught me how to schmooze, because that helps with your career.
Yep. Your network is your net worth, even if you're an assassin. So true. So too. Reap, what's standing out to you, sir?
This is a hard one. I would go with the one that sounds most like an assassin, which would be Saw, knife point guts. Simply because knife point guts. I don't know where to go with this. I also like Sam's explanation. I was very excited about it.
That's fair. I'm glad that one person likes it. There,
you're the one, Sal.
You're the one. He does it just for you. Irish, what's happening in your brain?
Okay, so we've gone through 3 rounds. We're on the 4th round now, and I'm convinced you guys got a hold of my diary. I'm convinced. Every chapter, every round, it's verbatim. No, I agree with Sam. I like schoolmaster and schmooze, because everybody kicks somebody's ass out of love, right?
That's so true. That's absolutely true. And it feels very like there has to be a schoolmaster to any master assassin school, right? Right?
That's right.
That makes sense in my head. But what makes sense in my head doesn't matter. What matters is the word herd. Let's see if the word herd can sway this amazing panel into taking the dark side. Sam Proof, what are they saying?
All right. Mogwai starting us off with Darkness as a character sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, an assassin named Darkness, that just sounds right on. I'll be adding that to my D&D repertoire soon. Fandar says, obviously learned, I think this is how to conquer competition with dope. So much dope. I mean, yes. First you give them just a taste for free as, kind of a treaty, and then they're hooked. And then you conquer the competition. Yeah, it's Godfather 4, I believe. Art Addicted says sidestep dance move equals expert assassin. It's really the line dancing assassins that are overlooked. Those guys, that's the master. T. Richardson says death blow sounds like a lot of tadpole assassin. Like, you've just demoted this awesome death blow assassin to, like, peon assassin? My D&D session is canceled. All right, Spin Turtle says Saw is always a winner in my eyes. Some serious gore there, and that's what we need when we're conquering our competition, of course. Doge says Medusa with reanimation brings out vivid images. I like this one, personally. First you're a Medusa, you're turning him into stone, and then you're like, and to double down on this, now you're animated. Suck it. Ooh, you don't have control of your granite body anymore. Fandar says, Samderdome, there can be only one. Sorry, Sam. I run Border Town. But let's see if we can have only one consensus.
We have to have only one consensus. It's in the rules of the game since we started it. Oh, so let's see if anybody here was swayed. And of course, let's start with Sam Kimbrell. Sam, what did you write down?
I was swayed, Phil. I was swayed by Saw and Knife Point Guts, and I drew the Saw guy with big fat jugs and a large dong, right? Because Jordan's not here, and he would have drawn this. Credit this to Jordan, Pomaville. Saw guy with dong and jugs.
I'll never look at Jigsaw the same way again.
Jigsaw. Yeah, he
Jigsaw.
taught us. You know why he was so brave? Because he had big jugs and a fat dong.
That's how he came up with all those crafty puzzles, is through his confidence from all of those enhanced body parts.
Oh, those are all natural. All natural.
Oh,
dong
okay.
jugs.
Okay, good for him. Genetics, good genetics.
Jordan drew this. He just texted it to me. So credit this to Jordan.
He'll submit that as his spec script next time he gets a TV writing job. Oh, so too, Reap. What did you write down, sir? Were you swayed?
I stuck with Saw and Knife Point Guts. Also, Stickman or Ruined for me forever. So when my daughters start drawing them, this is all I'm going to see.
I hope your daughter's not watching now that I realize.
No.
Oh, thank God. But someday in reruns, they'll find it.
Oh, yeah. She'll love it then.
What was Daddy like when he was young? Well, let me show you an episode.
Degenerates.
Speaking of degenerate, Irish lunatic. Did you agree with Saw and Knife Point? Or did you go with something else?
Before I get to my answer, I got to agree. I think when my daughter's old enough to realize that she can search the internet on me, there's no more internet. It's got to go away. There's way too much stuff on the internet that I could be disowned for. But I stayed with Saw, Knife Point.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, I changed. I'm sorry. Saw, Knife Point.
There we go. Wow, that is consensus off the bat. Number 3 of the day. And congratulations to Terry Harzan this time. Switching it up, Harry Tarzan, to Terry
Use
Harzan.
all those letters.
There we go. Congrats, Terry Harzan. You got an official, unofficial, own every word NFT coming with a slightly different name than your other prizes, which is very exciting. Oh my gosh.
Harry, we know it's you.
We know it's you.
Harry.
Unless there's Bizarro World with a little goatee, Terry Harzan came to Planet 313 for some reason. But you know what? We're already, because there's been so much off the back consensus, we're moving really fast. So we're on round 5 already. Is this true? Sam Proof, let's see what kind of fill in the blank they had to fill in the blank with the word herd and whatnot. It's a Santa one, kind of Christmassy. The 3 wise men brought baby Jesus gifts of gold, frankincense, and a huge bag of blank. This one is sure to be nice because I know that everybody is going to submit only the nice stuff here. So let's see what the word herd submitted. The 3 wise men brought baby Jesus gifts of gold, frankincense, and a huge bag of snowflake, and a huge bag of congratulations, and a huge bag of cold sore, and a huge bag of ethics, and a huge bag of anxiety, and a huge bag of pigs in a blanket, and a huge bag of authority, and a huge bag of cotton candy testament, and a huge bag of shortbread, and a huge bag of toffee. You know what? You all kept it way cleaner than I thought you were going to, and I appreciate that about the word herd. There's some reverence for this sacred holiday. Let's see if we can keep that going as we get first impressions from Irish Lunatic. Irish, what's standing out to you, sir?
Okay, so obviously the 3 wise men brought baby Jesus underneath the mistletoe, had no counterattack, had no idea what they were doing, and those sons of bitches ended up with a cold sore.
There we go. A huge old bag of cold sores. Like, you can take these back. Right? I don't want them on this earth. Sam Kimbrell, what's standing out to you?
Well, as you know, Phil, my nickname in high school was Huge Bag of Cold Sore. So that's definitely number 1 for me. Number 2, I guess, is pigs in a blanket. I think that the baby Jesus was hungry And, breastfeeding at the time was, not as cool. And so I think just a nice, tray of pigs in a blanket, even though he might not have enjoyed the pork aspect, he was way ahead of his time at that age to say, like, look, we can eat pork. We can eat pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, this is the Son of God. He could probably eat faster than most infants, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, he was at a hometown buffet the next week. So
yeah, he was born with a full set of teeth. Absolutely. So, what's standing out to you, sir?
I'm going to go ahead and take the innocents out of the round and go snowflake because I think, cocaine. But
welcome to Earth.
Toffee was also up there because I know Sam hates toffee. So just
yes, yeah.
There we go. That's true. Good memory on that one. We've got a lot of different angles on this one. As you can tell, the panel a little less innocent than the word heard on this one. But let's confirm that fact by checking in with the word heard one last time through our own Mr. Sam Proof. Sam, what are they saying out there?
All right, starting us off, Fandar says, "Oh my God, cold sore. Jesus had herpes. When you drink the blood of Jesus Christ, or when you drink the blood of Christ, you get herpes. Eek!" Yeah, that's it's a little known religious thing. Yeah, they don't talk about it much. Mogwai says ethics, most definitely for sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's on point. Doge says anxiety. He only lived for about 30 years, and he knew, right? He had to know what was coming. So yeah, that seems like, you're going to be pretty anxious. Funyun says, my pick is ethics. It's way too fitting. Exactly. And Mogwai says, yeah, Snowflake is number 2 because of the cane. All right. And Moonraven wrapping it up with cold sores, the real stigmata.
No!
God. Let's go back for a bag of consensus.
Oh no, the real stigmata. I was practically raised in a Catholic church. I never read that chapter of the New Testament. And we did have the blood of Christ every Sunday. And I did have cold sores as a kid. So maybe that's why. It all makes sense now. That explains it. That is lots of lips on that one cup. But let's find out if anyone was swayed. Starting with Irish. Irish, what is your final answer?
Hell no, I'm sticking with Team STD. Hey, look, if God gives a perpetual gift that keeps on giving, it's cold sores. God gives everything. He had to have given cold sores. So hell no, I'm sticking with Team Cold Sore.
There we go. Christmas comes once a year. Easter comes once a year. Cold sores come once a quarter, once every 2 months, once you got the herp. Sam Kimbrell, what did you write down?
I was thinking about it a little bit, Phil, and I thought that, the wise men actually probably brought Jesus shortbread, but shortbread with a huge set of jugs and a fat dong. Jordan drew this. He sent it to me.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Big bag of shortbread was considered. Let's see if So changed his mind or if you're sticking with his gun. So, what'd you write down?
I was almost swayed by the dick wagon, I guess. I went with cold sores though because Irish seemed really passionate about it. So
there we go. He won through the passion of the Christ for cold sores. Oh, that means that we do not have a consensus because we had one person who chose shortbread. Sam, do you want to fight for your life or do you want to change your answer?
You know what? I just want to say that if it's worth being minted, we should consider it, right? I mean, we're talking about shortbread with a huge rack and a big fat dong that Jordan drew and sent it to me, and I recreated it on here. You can credit Jordan, not George. You can credit Jordan.
Wait, before we go on, can you just explain how shortbread is a wagon with the jugs of huge? Like, there's no shortbread in that picture.
There's that's the square. That's the shortbread.
Oh,
it's a loaf.
It's like gingerbread.
Yeah. It's a full loaf, but it's got a huge rack, huge set of jugs, and a fat dong. So it's short, but it's packing heat.
Is anybody even close to convinced on this? Is anybody?
Come on, guys.
All right, stop. The more you hold up that picture, I got to go with the dick stick. I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm changing.
Oh no! So, are you gonna try to fight to get Irish back? Or are you changing?
Sorry, so.
You can't go against that drawing. I was pretty much convinced when I seen it. I already wrote code source down though, so. But I'm gonna go with the dick wagon.
Huge come from behind win. Somehow Shortbread became a dick wagon and then somehow won. Jesus, baby Jesus got gold frankincense and a big bag of shortbread, which somehow became dirty.
But it's like it does. We could mint this, Phil, and we could just, I think maybe Mogwai might buy it. I don't know.
We could mint it as an NFT. We have that capability. So
I have to scan this. I have to scan it. Give me some time, folks.
I guess congratulations, Crypto Don. Maybe we'll mint that too. But at the very least, you're going to be getting an official word on every word NFT. It's going to be this sentence. It's not going to have the picture on that NFT, but maybe you can get Sam to mint that one for you and send it your way. And with that, we have reached the end of the game and the end of Own Every Word Year 1. Thank you for an awesome 2022. Before we go, Sam, where can people find you this holiday season?
They can find me on Instagram. They can find me on sometimes I try to jump into the Discord every once in a while. I haven't been in a while, but I might now that I have some time because we got the last drop done. I'm going to drop into the Discord the next few days, chat, hang out, as if people want to talk to me because they think I'm a weird guy with cold sores and obsessed with drawing dicks and big jugs.
That's a fact. So where can people find you, sir?
In the Discord. Sam, that's all we talk about in there, so you're good to go.
Yeah, I'll be on there in the next few weeks to discuss big jugs or big dongs. That's our next NFT. It's a secret. You open it up and you either get a picture of big jugs or a big dong, and that's sort of the fun of it. Yeah.
Could you imagine pitching that to crypto.com? Do you know the way that they look at you? I just imagine Thomas from crypto.com hearing this pitch and he already does that to half the stuff we pitch. So
I see no problem with it.
Yeah.
Irish, where can people find you, sir?
You can find me windsurfing. I mean, that's what I'll be doing.
But he'll be invisible.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be wearing my leisure suit. No, you can find me on Discord, Twitter at One Crazy Mick, I think it is. I don't know. What the hell. But always on the Discord.
That was my username.
Yeah, I thought something was funny about that.
Yeah.
Phil, I just want to take a minute. I want to thank the community. It's been a great year. I know we had a struggle at the end of the year. It's been kind of slow, but our community is so awesome. I just want to say thank you. I enjoy every minute of it. And, we really do owe it all to the community.
I 100% agree. Thank you all so much out there. And thank you for participating in the game show and the Discord and the Twitter and the tweets and the drops. And this year has been a blast. We did our first drop in January and here we are in December. Still there, right? We've survived. And we plan on doing this as long as we humanly can. Speaking of which, we are starting to introduce some new things to the stream. We're hearing from people, I want more Twitch time. So our wonderful Sam Proof is going to be playing more words on stream this Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He'll be on there. We're also going to try to start playing some Jackbox games on here. Also a lot of word games on there. Chances to be a little dirty and have some fun. We're looking for prizes on that side too. Also our web-based game, we're clearing out one more error where sometimes when you send words to your MetaMask, they do not appear for a very long time. So we're working with the team to figure that out so that we can make the game show work. When that launches, chance to win Word Wizards. We're going to have the game show coming back in 2023. So we have so much stuff on the roadmap still. So thank you again. Keep hanging in there. You can find me at Phil Ranta on stuff. Have a happy holidays. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a happy whatever the hell you celebrate, wherever the hell you celebrate it. We'll see you in 2023. Farewell, everybody.
Thank you,
everybody.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Big